Well, let's start with the TEA rating that was released this morning. Your immediate reaction?
Well, it's not new data to us. So the reaction, of course, is you feel for the public, you feel for the schools, because the ratings are 2 years old for us, and a lot has happened in 2 years, and a lot of work is being done currently. That's the part that really just makes you pause, and you just have to say, all right, we need to address it. It's being released, but for us, we have already reacted to the ratings and to the data that was shared. But of course, we're under a microscope because of our literacy scores and our math scores right now. So it just heightens everyone again. But it also gives us an opportunity to share what improvements and what changes are coming. So I want to use it as a platform to say, we know, and we're addressing it, and look what we're doing right now, and look what we're doing next year.
How do you calm parents, concerned parents?
Actually, we're translating right now a letter that's coming from me to our community, and not just our parents, because I believe our grandparents care, our aunts care, our businesses care, our city cares. I'm very grateful that we have a mayor who cares and shows support. So it's important for me that it's just not calming, but it's also letting them know, let's tell our story, let's make sure they understand why it's coming out right now, because it's here, but there's not a lot of background of why it's coming out 2 years later. So it's really that narrative. So once it's translated into Spanish, it will go out later today. So I really hope that will help our stakeholders understand.
Are you concerned about any type of intervention plan or district takeover at all? Does that come to your mind at all?
It always comes to every superintendent's mind, especially when we're in this status we're in with some of our campuses in a DNF range. However, I have a great relationship with TEA. They are very supportive. We follow all the mandates that come with having schools that are multi-year, unacceptable, and we follow those mandates. We work with our service center, Region 11, very close with them as well. We're a Systems of Great Schools district, so we participate in addition to other requirements with TEA. And I think they see that, and they're very collaborative with us as we've expanded our partnership with Texas Wesleyan with the Leadership Academy Network. They have been very open to that and very supportive because we're adding in a middle school with them next year, Leonard Middle School. So I feel very confident that they know we're working towards improvement, and we have improved. We're not part of the 23-24 lawsuit that is currently in place. So we have been very public with our ratings from 23-24. We did not join that lawsuit. So we've already shown improvements from the newly released 22-23 ratings.
Let me ask you this, Dr. Molinar, taking over as superintendent, did you walk into this challenge, this new job, knowing about the uphill battle when it comes to academics?
Definitely. I knew what our ratings were in 22-23. I knew our ratings 23-24. I'm just now able to be a decision maker around the changes to impact and respond to those. But I knew, and some of the changes under Dr. Ramsey were already starting as well. And I'm just happy to do it with urgency, and I'm very bold, and I'm not very patient. So I like things to happen at a faster speed than most leaders do, and that's why you'll see big changes for next year.
Right now, today, where is the district when it comes to improving that campus? And I know there's been some changes to the campus itself.
Are you speaking of Forest Oak Middle School particularly?
Yeah.
So Forest Oak Middle School is a little unique because when it originally went under the partnership with Texas Wesleyan, it's under a 1882 umbrella. And so it first went under a 7th and 8th grade campus. The 6th graders were Glencrest 6th grade. And then they merged, they took on the expansion under Texas Wesleyan. And then they are given a 2-year reprieve on their accountability system. And then actually last year was their first year of being under one school number. So now it's Forest Oak 6, 7, and 8. So under the 23-24 projected ratings, they're actually a C campus, which would qualify them for not being under a takeover.
Okay. In short, what's your game plan?
Our game plan is concentrate on literacy. We're redesigning our literacy framework, our structure for planning for our teachers for K through 8. I'm double blocking literacy and math in middle school. You will see implementation of a very strong phonics curriculum for kinder, first, and second. We will be doing professional development on our new literacy and math framework. There will be consistency of resources, but this is in support of the teachers. We're not taking creativity from the teachers. We're taking the planning and the guesswork and them trying to find and plan a lesson. We're giving them everything they need for the lesson that day, and then they create the instructional delivery from the resources and from the guidelines that are put in place. Just that in itself gives my teachers more time to be able to create for the students the delivery of the instruction instead of trying to find what resources, what page number, what materials, because all of that is already adopted through our highly qualified instructional materials that are approved by the state. So we just need to be consistent, but support our teachers. Our teachers need that support. I need them to spend less time creating a lesson plan and more time creating how to deliver it for the students.
Are there any other schools in the same situation?
We do. Leonard Middle School is one we were concerned about. They are going to we have expanded them into our partnership with Texas Wesleyan as well. So they'll start in the 25-26 school year under their partnership umbrella. Very excited. We've done community meetings, faculty meetings. We've introduced a new principal over there in collaboration with the Texas Wesleyan partnership. So, very excited to see Leonard Middle School become part of that family, but then they're still part of Fort Worth ISD. The parents have been very welcoming, very excited about it. They actually go an hour longer in the school day. They also have additional resources that the partnership provides for them, as well as for the teachers in addition to that. But we've seen it work with Forest Oak as well as the other elementary schools, and so we're excited to allow Leonard to be part of that program as well.
Mayor Parker shared with me today that, one of her responsibilities is to draw new businesses to our city. Mm-hmm. And the first thing companies ask, what about your school system? Mm-hmm. Do you feel the pressure to make sure Fort Worth ISD is up to par, so when she answers those questions, she can answer them, in the affirmative with good news? Mm-hmm. Do you feel that pressure?
I don't feel the pressure. I feel the responsibility, not to the city, but to my students, because they deserve to be have the highest achieving results and achievement. And with that, of course, then I'm serving the city that I love and I live in. So it's my responsibility to provide that for our students, and then in turn, it's my responsibility to provide it for our city citizens as well.
What do you want parents to know as you navigate through closing and consolidation? Mm-hmm. What's the bottom line that you want parents to know?
It's hard. There's not one campus that does not hold a special culture and climate that's individual to that campus. So for us to have to make these decisions is so difficult because, for me, I've been here 26 years. I've been on every single campus. I've walked on every campus. I have a connection somehow with each campus. So it's emotional for me to have to go into the community and have these meetings. But we're doing this for the system, and we're doing it for students who aren't even born yet. We're making decisions that are going to impact us for the next 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. So they just have to please do this with us and know that we understand how difficult it is, and we're listening, but these are hard decisions we're having to make as a system.
All right.